So this is the new beginning. Welcome, welcome. And today I'm sharing my TikTok story, how I lost 37 followers, hard-earned followers in just one day, and what really happened later. So if you are seeing me for the very first time, I'm Sherifa Nakalema. I'm in Virginia, USA, and I'm passionate about sharing what I know with you, what I get in the books, in the podcast, everywhere I go, I share it here with the intention of helping you to take your life to the next level. We all need that next level, right? That's where life is. You have to get better and better and better. So if any of that sounds interesting, please subscribe to this channel and share my channel and everywhere. My name is Sherifa Nakalema. If you put Sherifa Nakalema, find me in all places. But today we are talking about TikTok. And what happened to me? I worked so hard day and night, and I lost all followers in just one day. 37,000. Can you imagine? So that was a nightmare. Welcome, Janet. Welcome, Salma. Welcome, Robert. Welcome, KK. Welcome, Bruno. Welcome, Magala. All of you, if you're on social media, this is a story that you have something to learn from. You know, when I share some things, some people say, no, not me, not me. Okay, not you if you are not very active. Because these things don't affect people who are not very, very active. But if you are active, that's when you see that things change, okay? So I'm going to talk to you like you came to visit me. It's not, don't consider this like a YouTube video. It's like you came to visit me and I'm sharing my story. So this is how the story began. I'm going to tell you about how I went on TikTok and how I worked hard to get to all these followers, and then what happened, and I lost them in just one day. And then I'll conclude with what's going on right now. But in the middle, as I'm telling my story, I'll be telling you the lessons. Because if I say the lessons in one, like as a summary, I don't know that I can do that. But as I'm telling the story, I'm going to share with you what you could learn, what I learned myself. Because I was new on TikTok. When I was on TikTok, I treated it like YouTube. No, they are two different animals. They are very, very different. Now I know what I can say here and what I can't say on TikTok. And what I can do on TikTok, I cannot do in YouTube. But YouTube is more fun. YouTube, like I'm saying, hello YouTube, you are better. So, what happened, I had started casually a TikTok account, right? And I had named it Halal Money with Sherifa. Halal Money with Sherifa. I was trying to, the message was, I wanted to let people know that actually, because Muslims worry about the internet, about making money, they worry because they care about halal money, right? They don't want to be involved with things that God doesn't want. Things like alcohol, whatever, things they, like most religious people, there are things they don't do. So that's why I named it like that, halal money. But that halal money turns out not to be a good name because it has money. And TikTok doesn't like money. The word money is bad in TikTok. Here, YouTube will say make money online, make it over there. They don't like it. So I was learning my lessons. I started it, I think I had like 6,000 or something on that account by the time I traveled to Uganda. So when I traveled to Uganda, it was a business account. I set it up as a business account. That's another lesson also to learn. Switching from business to personal. There is a lesson there. Switching from business to personal on TikTok. There are lessons that still go on from, let me put it here so I don't forget it, to mention it, why you have to be careful, business to person. So when I traveled to Uganda, that time I was casual on TikTok. I remember it was Ramadan, when I was dancing on Ramadan, the song. But what I found in Uganda was, it made me very sad. Because people were being shipped. They're still shipping them. I call it shipping, although they take themselves, but I feel like they are goods being shipped to mostly Saudi Arabia. That's what annoyed me the most. How people were leaving to go to Saudi Arabia in large numbers. Very excited to go to Saudi Arabia, yes, but they are leaving their children, they are leaving their husbands, they are leaving their wives, they are leaving to go to work in Saudi Arabia. And when they told me how much they were making, I said, that amount of money, if you focus and learn what we do online, you can actually make it online and be home with your children. So I came back with that message. And when I came, because when I started the halal money, it was specific like for Muslims, I said, you know what? and it was a business account. And I noticed that business accounts are treated differently. They don't allow sounds. They don't even show the things in business accounts. So when I came, I said, you know what? I'm going to TikTok. I'm going to start a new account, and I'm going to talk to these people. Tell them that they can learn how to make money online. That's the message I came with. Woo! I was received very well. That's when I recorded this video when I was at Entebbe Airport, and I was 7 years in USA and back in Uganda. People loved it. I got like 800 followers in like 1 hour when I posted that video. People watched it. Right now it has almost 600,000 views. So, wow, I got very, very busy. And I made so many mistakes because I shared my WhatsApp number. When I was there, remember I said I'll be saying mistakes made. WhatsApp number. I gave them my WhatsApp number. I think there was a day when I didn't sleep. Day and night, no sleep. The messages that were coming, the people I was communicating, because I wanted to help. I wanted to share what I know with them. They were asking me questions. I was recording videos here on YouTube to answer their questions. I was so busy. And meanwhile, I used to drive and drive and go live and come live. So the account grew to, and sometimes I would go on the other one. Remember, I had the Halal money. At that time, it had like 7,000. When I went to Uganda, 7,000. So both were growing together. So the other one was business, this one was personal. But as I was doing this, now I'm about to say things you have to be careful about. If you were talking about money, I noticed that if I did a post, like I posted and I had money, for example, I would say make money online or make one. Sometimes, depending on how you phrase the money part, they would ban your post. Do you know how you post on TikTok? You haven't seen this one maybe. How you prepare your post and you say you post it. It will just burn it like real fire. It will burn the post. So you wouldn't post it. It disappears. And they say banned or something. A message comes on. I haven't seen those in a long time because now I know how TikTok works. By that time, you prepare a post, you don't know if it's going to be banned or not banned. Like, not banned, burned, like fire. That's the way it would do it. It just disappears, and then you see black. So I was used to that, and then I started being careful. So when I come live, I remember at that time I was talking about partner with Anthony, I was explaining, and I would put Anthony on during the live. I would flip the camera and show them Anthony. I noticed that as Anthony was speaking, because we were talking about how you make money in that video, it would stop the live. So the live would just stop. So now I knew my lesson. I said, you know what? TikTok doesn't like money. So that's when I started saying to people, you know what? Come on Zoom. I'll show them a little bit of Anthony, but I'll say, I won't play it much because I know TikTok doesn't like it. So you come to Zooms. I started sharing everything on Zoom. So that's how I solved that. I could be driving. You know, I used to drive live and it would stop it. If I drive, you just look and it's gone. And whenever I did that, it would say, this account is banned for your TikTok live is banned. You are banned from TikTok live for 2 weeks. You are banned. They would put a date, and then we calculate. You see, maybe 2 weeks, sometimes 1 week. It just pop up. You are banned. So I was used to these things, but then this switching from business to personal. I remember switching after I saw that when you are in a personal account, you grow faster. People used to say, you grow faster. You're allowed to use the trending songs, stuff like that. So I said, let me switch the Halal money, the other account that was business, and make it personal too, right? So the lesson there, for those of you who are following what I'm saying and you want to learn, when you switch it from business to personal. They will do it, but they warn you. They say you're going to lose the link, you're going to lose. So you'd lose. They will sometimes stop you from putting links. Remember, when you're on TikTok, when you get to 1,000 followers, there are so many advantages. You can go live, you can put a link. You know, for us, we are affiliate marketers, we have links. And then there are links they allow and the links they don't allow. The link needs to go to like a website. They like that one. They don't like these regular links. Like link you just get from anywhere. Those, they may not like those. But anyway, the lesson is from switching from personal to business. If you keep doing it, at some point, they may not like it. So something you used to do before, they may not allow you to do now. So that's what happened to now I'm telling you the story. Now I'm getting to the hacking story. So this Halal money was a business account. This Sherifa Nakalema was a personal account. But I remember this, at one point I wanted to switch this Halal money and make it personal too. Because I couldn't use sound, sometimes I would post things on there and I want to post them there. Like the two accounts I wanted them to coordinate. I couldn't do it because one was business, one was personal. So I remember switching it, and then remember you were supposed to be, you were allowed to put links. So I was putting a link I had put before. Because those links today could be promoting partner with Answer. I said, let me put a partner with Answer, but I would send them to my website or to my YouTube channel, but mostly the website. So when I switched the link and I saved it, a message came back saying this account is banned. That's what I got. This account is banned. But I don't understand. This link that I just put, I've been using it before. So why are they banning it? There was no warning. Because here, they could warn you or something. No. They said this account is banned. That was the Halal money, right? That had been a business account. So after they did that, I was so mad. You saw me recording videos. I said, how can they do that? And there's no reason. They don't even give you a reason. So, a lesson right here. Don't make decisions when you are in that moment. Like when you're mad. This lesson goes to many things. Whether in a relationship, wait, calm down, give it a day. Because that's what led to the nightmare. After I lost the account, they hacked the other one, they banned it. It disappears. So when they ban your account, it disappears. You don't see it anymore. You can't log into it, it just goes. I said, you know what, then I used this Sherifa Nakalema to record a video complaining. You saw me, saying, how can they take my account? I was teaching, and people were communicating. So, because I used the word banned, and I think I used the hashtag banned on TikTok, I started getting comments saying, oh, this person can help you. This person can help you. So many people were coming to say, this one, mine was hacked too. No, mine was banned too. This person helped me. This person helped me. They were putting so many comments. So be careful. If you want to test this, go make a post and put the hashtag banned. Banned. Like banned. Let me put it in here. Banned. If you use it or hacked or banned, you'll see what happens. These people are so many. There are so many in TikTok. They're everywhere, but most in TikTok. Because even now, when I use it, when I use this, I see them. They come and say, "Oh, it happened to me. This is so and so helped me." So I looked at all those people, and there were most of them were mentioning one person. They say, "Oh, this is Amban, whatever his name, Amban." So they said, find this person on Instagram. So I went and, because many people were talking about this person, so I went on Instagram and they said, I understand you can help me get my account back. It's banned on TikTok. So I said, yeah, what's the account name? So I gave them the name. I was so excited to say, oh, I can get it back. Because at that time, I didn't like TikTok. I was tired of TikTok because it was banning and blocking. I said, what kind of app is this one? So they said, I can get it back. So what's your name? So I gave the name. So they said, but you have to be available on the phone for at least 40 minutes. I remember that's what he said. At least to make sure this was the real person, I called them. I said, okay, can I call you? Yes, we talked. He said, you're going to be on the phone for at least 40 minutes. I said, okay. So he said, now, what's the account, whatever, check the code. You know that code that you get? I don't know if you have interacted with TikTok. There's a code they send you. So give me the code. So you work. Then he said, I have to put a software. He said, I have to put a software. See, I need a software. So he gave me like a moment. He said, give me a moment. So as he was saying, give me a moment, somehow I checked my email. And in my email, TikTok was saying that they are noticing suspicious activity on my account. TikTok had sent a message by email. So I read the message and I started thinking, this is the rushing. You know, yesterday I was in masjid on Friday and the khutbah was about rushing, how we rush to make decisions. And it gets me thinking a lot. Please don't rush. When you have to make an important decision, slow down. Because I was excited to see, okay, there are some people who know how to do these things. I didn't think straight. Now I'm realizing TikTok is sending a message, someone is accessing your account. But I'm thinking, how come TikTok is sending me this message by email? That's when I stopped to think. This email, you know, in TikTok, you can start your account either by email or by phone. You cannot use the same email in two accounts, the same phone number in two accounts. I noticed that the email they were sending me is from the Sherifa Nakalema one, the personal account. So I said, how come TikTok is communicating me about this account? That's when I realized a mistake I made. I had made a mistake. So when I was giving him the account, remember I had two accounts, I actually gave him the other one. The guy who was saying he was fixing my account, I actually gave him the Sherifa Nakalema, not the Halal money. The Halal money is the one they had banned. But when we were working, when he said, what's your account? I actually gave him the wrong one. So that's where the nightmare began. So when I got the email from TikTok, I said, that's the personal account. So I went back to the guy. I said, you know what? The account you're working on is actually not the right one. I gave you the wrong one. And he actually, and from the email, from TikTok, they even gave me the location. They said the person, this account is being accessed in this location. So I checked Google to see the location, and I saw that location was Nigeria. Now you know what I was thinking. I said, wow! Because I had called the guy, I don't know if I had asked him, where are you? I talked to him on the phone. But I called on Instagram. Whew! I said, Nigeria? There has to be trouble here. That's when I switched my thinking. So I said, I was communicating with him. I said, are you done? Whatever you're doing. No, I have to get this software, whatever, but we need money. You need money. But I told him that the account is wrong, though. This account you are working on is not the right account. The guy, he was not even listening to me. He was just asking for money. Give me the money. I have to buy the software. See, I told him this is the wrong account. We have to switch the account. You know, I said, you know what? I'm not dealing with this guy anymore. Because he was sending me an email, go send money in PayPal, whatever. And then everything he was communicating now, I started being suspicious. Everything he was saying. I said, I'm not giving you any money. I already told you the account is the wrong account you are in. So at that time, I think later, a little bit, this went on for some time. So I went and I remember my daughter said, when I told the story, because she was not home, but when she came, she said, no. Those people, when your account gets a problem, no one else can solve it. It's only the account, the TikTok, the only one that can solve that. No one should lie to you that they can solve this problem. So please listen to me when I say this. No one is going to, because I had stories of YouTube, they lose accounts here. People hack YouTube channels, and only YouTube will help you. And if you have a YouTube channel, there is a unique number. You know, before we put this, Salma, those of you who have YouTube channels, all of you, please listen. You need to go and find the unique channel number. It's not the same as your username. This username we use, the handle, no. It's inside. If you go in the settings, those of you who are listening to me and you're a YouTuber, go note that account. Because people whose channels have been hacked, YouTube wants that account. It has so many letters and numbers. It's very, very long. Before you change it, remember when you get to 100 subscribers, that's when they switched to give us a name to be on your account. But that number, that weird long number, is the one YouTube wants. So make sure you go in your channel and write it down somewhere. Otherwise, it's going to take you forever to get your channel back or never get it again. Another lesson, don't share anything to do with your account. The email you use for your, especially YouTube channel, for me, the email I use for my YouTube channel, I don't even use it anywhere else. Because a girl was telling a story here when she lost her channel, 100,000. She was almost at 100,000. Someone had worked on her channel and they use the email login, right? Now YouTube made it a little bit better. Now they don't give access to these people who work on channels. They don't give the whole access. But before, the person will have access to your channel. And what happened, they got a disagreement and the boy left. Okay, wasn't working for this girl anymore. And she forgot, she didn't remember to give him or to change her password. So what happened, the guy at some point, after a few months, logged into account and changed everything. He changed everything and took the took the money, because YouTube pays money, right? The girl was crying. It took her, I think, more than a month or two, whatever, to get her channel back. But YouTube was asking for this unique number, and she didn't know it. So that's when I knew that, oh, I have to record mine. So if you're watching me and have a YouTube channel, go in the settings, you'll see that there is a long number. That's the number they first give you when you open up a YouTube channel. But later, when you get to 100 subscribers, they change it and they use your handle. So that was for YouTubers. Now let's go back to the story. So those of you who are on in this social media, this is an important story for you. Don't ask other people to help you with if your account is banned or hacked. Only the app people are going to help you. So when the guy kept saying, I need money, give me money, and I kept telling him you are in the wrong account and he was not listening, I stopped communicating with him. I said, you know what? To hell with you. If I lost the account, I lost it, forget you. But I didn't know something. So later, after I talked to my daughter, I said, okay, let me go to TikTok and report. I was reporting this new account. I was reporting, the new account. What? At some point, I realized, he was in the wrong account. So anyway, at some point, I reported to TikTok. And TikTok said, they responded and said, we don't see the account you're talking about. I was talking about the personal account. I was reporting the personal account because this guy had entered it, right? I don't know what the conversation was at that time, but just know that I was reporting to TikTok. And TikTok said we don't see the account you're talking about. I said, the account with my name. Remember the second account? The Sherifa Nakalema one? I already lost the other one. The banned one. Now I'm saying, you know what? I think I lost that one. Now this one, TikTok responds and says, we don't see the account. I said, why would they say they don't see the account? I gave them the email, and so I started searching. When I searched TikTok, when I searched my phone, it wasn't there. And then I searched TikTok, I wasn't there. I said, what's going on? I lost both accounts. One had 17,000, the first one, the Halal money, and this new one had 20,000. So total 37 in one day. Because I was looking and Halal money is gone, Sherifa Nakalema is gone. Wow. I started thinking about all these people who tell stories. I remember Les Brown, the motivator, had told how he lost all his emails in one day. That was a partner he was working with, and he stole all his emails. I said, so now I have 0? Really? After I worked day and night to get to this point? Anyway, I was depressed for one day. You know, people who say that if you want to success and you have something like that happen to you, you have one day. I think some people say 3 days, others say one day, whatever. Or you do whatever you have to do to grieve, and then you come back up. Because then I started thinking about creating new. No. What happened? I think there's something I haven't said. I searched TikTok, and I found that actually the guy had changed my account. Hello, everyone. It was a very terrible experience. Okay, I didn't mention this. So after TikTok said we can't see the account you're talking about, I went and searched. I didn't see Sherifa Nakalema anymore. So I said, what's going on? Then I was looking at all the results that were coming down, and I saw one ending with Kalema at the ending. Just the Kalema part. Remember, it's Nakalema, Sherifa Nakalema. It says, oh, Sheri Kalema, oh, Sheri Kalema. This is what they changed it to. Let me put in the chat. Because they had changed my name. Oh, Sheri. Even right now, if you went like that, Kalema, it was like that. So as he was fidgeting and asking me for money, he went in there and changed my account, changed my name, removed the phone, and leave access so that TikTok could not communicate with me and I could not communicate with. Okay, those codes they said, I couldn't get them anymore. Thank you, thank you. Who is this? Who is this one? Thank you, thank you. So this story I'm telling you, if you know anyone in TikTok, serious on TikTok, if you know anyone serious on YouTube, share this video because these things, they can take away everything. So I found an account with Osheri Kalema and there was my photo. I said, what? The guy had changed it. In fact, if you have a TikTok account and you have only one TikTok account, put both. Put your phone number and put your email because that's what helped that account. I had the email, I had put the email and the phone number. So the guy took out the phone number. He got access to my account, removed my name, changed it, removed my phone number, and now I couldn't access it and TikTok could not communicate with me in that account. So I just look at it. I saw it with a different name. Everything is right there, 20,000 followers. But there's nothing I could do. Yeah, so what happened, I went back to look for TikTok. Now the problem was with TikTok. The thing you want to notice, when TikTok was communicating with me, telling me that someone was accessing my account, they were using a different email. So it had TikTok on it, on top. It had TikTok, you could see that TikTok is communicating, right? And they had said that in the previous email that if this is not you, because they had told me someone was accessing my account, go report here. They had a link. So I started using that link. There is the link where you go and fill out everything. What happened to your account? What's the reason you are contacting them? I started sending messages. Nothing came from TikTok. Nothing. Because this happened in April of 2023. And I started sending messages. We were going to May, whatever, nothing. So, I said, what? I think I lost everything. So I started over. In TikTok, I started again, being careful, not talk about money. They don't like money. You can say business, you can say affiliate marketing, you can say all these things. But money, teaching people to make money, they don't like it. So I said, I came with my lessons now. I started over. Some of you who are in the chat, Janet, you supported me. That account is now, it's 4,700, I think, right now. The new one I started, but I was coming very differently this time. Getting new followers one by one. And I have to be careful who's following me. I'm not just following everyone. So I had started another account there, and also I was testing something. They also stopped it because of the links. So you need to learn something about the links. Because the thing about TikTok, I wish I could talk to them. I told them at least warn someone. Warn someone. You said don't do that. But they just ban. They just ban. The account just disappears without any warning. So what happened? I gave up. I started working again. But some of you who saw me recently, in fact, I credit the Genie script. Let me put this video. The Genie script, you see here me, I talk about the Genie script. Because what it does, after I got that program and started using it, the way you think changes. The way you think, you get more clarity. You get more focused. So that's when I started thinking. I started this Genie script around August, right? That's when I started focusing more. And then I said, you know what? I want to focus on being online 100%. You saw me, some of you who follow me, I said that. So this is a link to the Genie script. Some of you who may want to know what it is. After this video ends, I'll put the Genie script video in the pinned comment. This is a live. So, as I was using this script, I was getting more focused. I said, you know what? I need to focus to be online. I spent so much time inviting all of you, some of you in the chat, come learn, come learn. I say, you know what? The people I'm inviting to come learn, actually it's like I'm begging them. They're not focused. Let me focus on myself and be online 100%. I came here and announced, I said, I'm going to focus. So in the focus, I said, you know what? I need to go back to TikTok and see if they really, what happened to my account? Because I could see the account, it has 20,000 followers, but I can't access it. So I said I need to try again and find that form where I used to report to TikTok. So I was searching the emails to try to remember which email TikTok had sent to me. It had a link where I go to report issues with accounts. So because of this focus that I was getting in the Jenny script, for some reason, I was more focused. So I saw the emails that were coming through, that I was checking, that come from TikTok. I saw a new email that I never seen before. And this time it was not coming from TikTok. It was, because I was searching all emails that come from TikTok, it was an email coming from Feedback US. I don't know why they do it like that. Seriously? I wish I could talk to them. They need to put TikTok on it because it doesn't have TikTok. The first one had TikTok. You could see that TikTok is communicating. This one didn't. And that email had come in May. Can you imagine? My account was hacked in April. And this email had come in May. And in that email, TikTok, if you want today, because I want you, some people when they see this, they say, she's lying. Let me read the email. The email this is closed. I'm going to get into that email so you understand what happened. My account, I have to log in again. To get you, if you are in USA, this was weird. Because it was USA, maybe that's why I got that kind of email. I think if you are in another country, you get a different one, okay? So the email, it says Feedback US. That's what it is. So the rest of them was from TikTok. But this one was saying Feedback US. And the email, I'm going to read it to you. It's weird because it said, anyway, they had said the Sherifa Nakalema does not match the name in the system. It came in May, and they said, thanks for reaching out. We take security seriously and are here to help. And then I took a look at your account, and it does look like there has been actions from a new device. To protect the account, we have placed a temporary lock on it. That was TikTok communicating. But for security purposes, please provide the following below to verify the ownership of the account so we can help you get this resolved. You know the thing they asked me? You look at this. If you have a pen, write it down. If this happens to you, you're going to find that it's going to be useful information. Because at least for me, I had records. I was recording things I was doing. It helped me. This is what they wanted. They wanted the username of the account that I have a problem with. They wanted the sign-up date, the day when I created that account. They wanted the registered recent location, the place where I was, exactly, the physical where I was when I created the account. And then they wanted to know the phone model, whether it was an iPhone, whether it was whatever it was, the phone where I created that account. They wanted to know the email address. They wanted to know the phone number. They wanted to know any of my other Instagram, Facebook, any Google, Apple account I have. And then they were asking for a new email or something that I wanted to use. So that was very important. You had to remember all those things. Yes, so thank you. So I went in my record. I have a notebook. So I was looking at, because I keep creating these accounts, I had to note what the details about that account. So I went and sent every single thing they asked me. What name, especially the phone number where I created it, the model, and where I was. So when I sent that, I hope this one will help someone. I don't know. Okay. And then I got this email, and they said, remember, this time it's not saying TikTok. It just said feedback US. That's where the emails are coming from now. And say thanks for following up. Your ownership of the account has been verified and will be able to help update your linked account. Please send us the phone number and the email address you want to use. So that's the other one I got. So I told them not to change anything. It was still good. Then I got this one. Okay, we were able to verify your ownership and update your linked email address back to your account. You will now be able to use the email address login. Please use the following steps to protect your account security. Now they gave me these things that you have to do. And do you know what I discovered? That when someone, the other guy who accessed my phone, whatever phone you use is linked in there. It's inside there. So they were showing me, they said go in the settings, privacy, manage devices, and see which account, which phone numbers have accessed this account. Guess what? I found like 4. And I think some of them were TikTok phones. So they asked me to go delete them. So you have to go in the devices, in the settings. You see, the phones are right there. I had the other guy, the guy who hacked the account, and then there were 2 more. I think these were TikTok phones. So they said go delete them so that you leave only your phone. So any other phone cannot access it anymore. So when I did everything they asked and everything, my account came back. But TikTok had to reset it to Sherifa Nakalema and the email address and everything. So that's the story. There is a lot to learn from it. So I got it back after 6 months. I just got it back in late September. It was, no, October. Which date was it? It was 6 months almost. And which date was this when I gave it to me? It was September 29th. But I lost it in October, in April. So 6 months almost. Exactly, almost 6 months. That's what the nightmare. So I accessed my account and you saw the video I recorded when I was so happy. I was so happy. 20,000 is not easy to get to that number. So now, because of this, and I credit the Genius script because it helped me focus. Guess what? Now, TikTok is advising me, offering me to have tutorials. I can have tutorials on TikTok. They pay for tutorials. Then they're asking me if I want do TikTok shop. You've seen TikTok shop, people shop on your page. There are so many things I can access right now. So the lessons, let me summarize the lessons if I can remember some I mentioned. Don't trust anyone with your login. And especially right now in the USA, I don't know where you are. Most companies now require verification. The double, what do they call it? Double opt-in, they always, no, not double opt-in. What do they call it? The security guy in the chat, where they send you a code on your phone. Please, don't trust anyone to log into your accounts, your social media accounts, because they can choose to mess it up. The guy changed my name. He did all that in my account, and I couldn't have it for 6 months. At that time, I was so excited. I was like, you saw me to wear a dress. I was thinking about promoting my dress on Eid Day. Everything died in one day. Then, don't trust anyone. That one with that. Record everything about your account because they're going to ask you these details if you don't remember them. Then, I said, don't go to any other person to help you. Do you know when I recorded this video recently saying my account is back from ban, they came back, those people who say, I'll help you, they'll help you. I think they have so many agents they pay to come and get people. Because if you post it, you try it, put my account is banned or something, you see what happens in your messages. They contact you, oh, they help me, go find them. They're liars. They are liars, they are thieves, okay? Then another message is on links. Links. Don't put links in your account that are not going to like a website. And for me, I would say, don't put anything that's not going to YouTube channel. YouTube is the only app they trust in TikTok. Because if you put a website, they still warn you. They warn the people who are exiting. It's only YouTube. That's where you click, you go. You click, you go. So anything, if you are listening to me and you are a marketer, please have a YouTube channel. Even if you put a 1-minute video on whatever you're promoting, you link that in TikTok so that you don't get any warnings, you don't have any issues. TikTok, just link your YouTube channel. They like YouTube. So everything now, I make sure it comes to YouTube. Another lesson, when you go live, be careful what words you are using, and be careful who are invited to your live. Because if you start a TikTok live, even YouTube, I think, and you are inviting a person who has been banned, who has issues, or they said the wrong words, they're going to ban you, so you're going to bring a problem to you. So for me, I go live alone. I go live alone. If you invite you to your live, I have to make sure I know the topics. They don't like, there are some topics they don't like, okay? Then I say, okay, don't what? Don't rush. In life, in general, don't rush. Because what happened to me on that day, I rushed. Because of rushing, I ended up giving the guy the wrong account. If he was playing with the older account, I wouldn't have cared much because I knew TikTok had banned it anyway. So I wouldn't have bothered too much. But I gave him the wrong one. Another lesson is switching from business to personal. You know, when you are in personal, especially right now, TikTok is more interested in business, people who are doing business. So they may offer you to switch your account. They may send you a message, you say, oh, switch it to business. You'll be able to add your phone number. You'll be able to add your website, whatever. If you switch it to business, and at some point you want to switch it back to personal, now it doesn't behave the same way. When it was personal, you can add a link at 1,000 followers, whatever. But when you switch it back after going to business, they don't allow you to do those anymore. Now, the things you used to do, they don't allow you to do anymore. They want you to be stuck in business because that's what they like. They prefer the business accounts. But then the business accounts, you don't use the sounds. All those nice sounds that you see in TikTok, they're not allowed in business ones. They only give you a few. So, do you have any questions? Ask me. I'm tired of talking. Ask me anything. So I got the account back, and I'm very happy about that. And for those of you who have been inviting to come learn, I don't know what to do with you because you refused. You learn, you do a little bit, you go. No. This kind of work we do requires consistency. Requires kolemerako. If you know Uganda, kolemerako. You focus and do it. Right now, if you have a YouTube channel, you have to be posting every single day. You can record one long video and then cut small ones out of it. YouTube is allowing you. By the way, I'm about to record a video right here that's going to show you what they introduced here on YouTube. They introduced some, I don't know if you're aware of this, something called related. If you don't know what related is, I'm going to record a video. I think I'll record it today about to show you related, because you can link your videos one related to another. So when you have a short, the related video will be right there. So they removed links. You can't use links on TikTok shorts, YouTube shorts, but you can use this related feature they brought. I thought it is great, and I'm going to record a video, I think, about it. I stopped talking about YouTube tips, but this one I think is important. People don't know that there's something new. So that can help you. You record one long video, and then you start doing shorts and sending them to that video. But you have to be posting daily. Right here on YouTube, that weekly stuff is not good anymore. You have to use the shorts and the feature, remixing and all that. I don't know if you are following me. If you're not a YouTuber, you may not know what I'm talking about. When you have a long video, you can remix it into small ones. All you have to do is mark, like right now where I am. I can come back to this video when I was explaining a certain part. You just press on it and click on remix. It cuts out a short. You decide from 15 seconds to 60 seconds or what you want, and it becomes a short. So it's very, very easy. You cut the shorts from the long video and you post them. So daily you keep posting those, and then you record another long video and use related. Maybe you record a short and use related and connect to a longer video. So they made it easier now here on YouTube. So Did you hear that, Janet? Come, be more active. Anyone with a question, ask me. That's my story. I got my account back. I didn't get the halal money with Sherifa back. I lost the 17,000, and that's okay. I learned my lessons. I don't talk about money. Money, they don't like. But they like it when you say you're teaching. When you say, I want to teach you this, I want to teach you this, they like that one. But if you say, come, make money, you make so much over here, and make up, no, they don't like that language. So they'll ban you, they'll ban the post. And the post they just ban them. Like you see a little fire and it's gone. You see black. But it's not fun when they ban the whole account. They took it, but at least I got this one back. It took 6 long months. So if you have any questions, those of you who come later to watch this, please put in the comments. I'll come and respond. I'll read every single comment on this channel. Every single comment. Only if TikTok, YouTube removed it. You know, they remove comments. They remove comments, but they put them inside. So when they remove your comment, they put them somewhere. They wait for me to approve them. So if I check there and I find your comments, sometimes I approve them to bring them back. But they remove some comments. But other than that, this is a place where I'm focused 100%. Please don't communicate with me on TikTok because I rarely read those. But maybe Facebook would be number 2. Those of you who have my WhatsApp number, just send me a message. Okay, now let's talk about the Genie script as I'm closing. This Genie script is changing lives, I'm telling you. Because if you follow what he's saying, you're going to focus better. You see that the way you think is different. Even when the stress goes, and then you focus on what you want. So I recommend it for every single one of you, every single person, because we all have our issues. There's something that you can't figure out. So it gives you clarity. And it just happens. The subconscious mind that's doing it. Then you start seeing things that you're not seeing before. So please, when you watch this, I don't know who's going to watch this as a replay. I don't think so. It's so long. But if you watch it, I'm going to put a link to this video. In fact, it's in the description right now. But also I'll put in a pinned comment so you can get to it quickly. Watch a video. I explain what the Genie script is. It's going to help you with the money situations, with the health, with the relationship, whatever you want to focus on. Okay? Thank you all so much for listening to this. My nightmare story. Yeah. Thank you so much. So, and I think no question at all. Janet, you don't have any questions? Anyone who's watching, ask me something before I close it, so I know that you'll actually listen to the story. As I conclude, please, all accounts you have, find like a notebook and note the name, which email you are using, which password you are using, and where you created it, how you created it, because it helps me. It helped me. I knew every question they were asking me. TikTok, if I did it, they wouldn't have saved my account. And YouTube is the same thing. When your account is hacked, you have to remember your email address. You have to remember that unique ID, channel ID, and any other details to help. Please don't share your passwords. Don't share your emails. No one is a good friend to do that. The person you trust to do that, I don't know who that person is going to be, because someone who was a friend may not be a friend. They can go and try to get money from you. That guy was asking for money when he messed up my account. And so someone can turn on you and demand money. So what YouTube did, now you can create a separate login for the people helping you on your channel. And you can decide what they can see and what they can't see. So that's good. So don't give them your real login. You create another one. Depending on if they are coming to upload something or do something, you give them access, but not complete access. At least that's a good thing. But don't trust people, please. Don't. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Add a comment, share this with anyone who is on social media, especially if they're on YouTube and on TikTok. Okay? Thank you so much. Okay, bye-bye.